then we are going to do an 8 to 10 minute session using hand weights. If you don't have any hand weights at home, you can use bean bags. If you've got bean bags, you can hold on to 2 cushions. You can use tin cans or bottles of water. I would avoid glass bottles or bottles of wine. Don't be using bottles of wine. Anything that's not going to break and that is safe. So we're going to start again by coming to the edge of the chair. If you've got a dining chair that's got arms, then please make sure you can move. Or if it's a settee that you sat on, make sure that you've got them cushions propped up just to support that back. So we're going to start with the hands down by the side, arms down, shoulders are down, tummy's pulled in, hips are hooked under, and we're going to take it into that bicep curl. So bring the hands facing me. We're going to keep the elbows tucked in, and as we curl up, that's 2. So keep it nice and controlled. 3, 4, 5, keep it controlled, take it slowly. 7, last one, and 8. And then hands down by the side again. We're going to take it into a single lateral raise. So we're going to take it up no higher than the ears, slight bend in those elbows. Take it up and bring it down. Take it up and bring it down. Perfect. Keep it going. No higher than those ears, remember. If you can only go to here, then only go to where you feel comfortable. You don't have to go as high as this. Give me a couple more. Keep it going, last one. And then if we can now, we're going to bring both arms up together. So lift, hold it, down. And lift, hold it, down. Lift, hold, down. If this is too much with 2 together, then continue with your singles. And down. 4 more if we can. Lift, hold, or go with your singles. And down. Lift, hold, 2 more. Lift, hold, back down we come. Last one, lift, hold, bicep curl again, elbows tucked in. We're going to come up and squeeze at the top. So squeeze as you're relaxing the arms down, do it nice and controlled and keep a slight bend in those elbows. We're not locking out the elbows. I've lost count now. That's 5, I think. 6, 2 more, 7, keep that tummy pulled in, and 8. Arms down, lateral raise if we can, take it up for 1, and down. That's 2. And let's take it into 3, and down. 4, you can do these stood up if you can stand up, or you can do it sat down. That's 5. 6, and 7. Last one coming through, and 8. If you want to, we can bring them both together. You don't have to do it all. That's 1. You can have a rest if you find that the singles is going to be too much. You can continue with the singles, or you can have a rest. That's 3. Big breaths. 4, don't forget to breathe. 5, 6, and down. 7, and down, and 8. Well done. Have a little rest for a second there. Oh, you should feel that. If you're doing the bicep curls, you're going to feel it here. Now, another little trick for you is if you struggle with one side of the body and you want to just help the other arm pull through, you can hold on with 2 hands and help guide the arm coming up. You don't have to do it with both hands together. You could do 8 on one arm and then you could swap over and you could help guide the other arm back up. There is nothing wrong with helping your weaker arm work through. Next one we're going to do is we're going to do some side bends. So we're going to keep that tummy pulled in again, sitting at the edge of that chair, and we're just going to drop it down to the side, pulling back up. We're going to do 8 on one side. So drop down and pull back up. That's 3. So imagine you've got a pane of glass in front of you and a pane of glass behind, and you're just sliding through down to the side. 2 more. pulling back up, pulling that tummy in, and lift. Drop down to the other side for me here. We're going to take it down for 1, pulling back up, and 2, pull back up, 3, and 4, give me 4 more, 4, and 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. This time we're going to take it into a curl, elbows are pulled in, and you're going to push up, you're going to bring it back down and curl it down. So arm curls, push up, energy comes up, bring it down and bring it back down to the side. Struggling with 2 arms and you'd rather focus on 1, then bring it to here. If you struggle with your shoulders and you struggle taking it up high, then what you can do is you can come to this position here and you can just take it out in front. You don't have to take it all the way up. So remember, you can do 1 arm or you can do 2. You go with the best option for your ability and what you're able to do at this time. If anything hurts or pulls too much, please stop doing the exercises. And down we come. Give me 2 more. 1, and push. As always, I've lost count. And take it back into that side bend. So when you're holding the hand weights, try not to squeeze them. Just a nice loose fit. If you don't want the hand weights, pop the hand weights down. You can do any of these exercises without them. We're going to do singles now to each side. So just before we did 8 to one side and 8 to the other, we're just going to take it into some small singles to jazz it up. Down we come and lift. Keep it going. 2 more here. 1 and 2. Bring it back up. Elbows pulled back in. We're going to take it back into a press. The arms up and bringing them down. Singles if you want to do singles, or we can take it into a double if we're wanting to do doubles. Bend the elbow, keep the elbows into the body, push up. Remember, if you struggle to push up, you can just bring them in front. Tummy's tight, backs are nice and tall. Let's do 3 more. 1, push, back in, and 2, push, back in, last 1, and 3, and push, and back, down. Perfect. What we're going to do now is we're going to pop 1 hand weight down, and we're going to focus on 1 hand weight. Now you can use 2 if you want, but it can be quite difficult if you've got a heavier weight. So back onto the edge of that chair, legs nice and wide. We're going to reach up to one side and we're going to pull down to the other side, to the other hip. So we're going to reach, tummy pulled in, and we're going to pull. Again, if you struggle taking it so high, take it to here instead. But you're adding that little twist. So pull it back. Up and pull. Up and pull. You don't have to use the hand weights if you find this is too difficult. If it's not easy, it's too easy, grab your other hand weight and use 2 instead. Lift and down. Sometimes I find this one's just as hard with a cushion. Lift and down. Last one. Lift and down. Swapping those sides. Now it can feel difficult when you're doing it to the opposite side. So it's a lift up, reach, pull down to the opposite side. Reach and pull. That's 2. Big breaths. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, last one, and 8. Perfect. What time are we on there? We are on 9 minutes and 38. So there you have it. You've done some arms, some shoulder work, some back work, all with your hand weights, with water bottles or with cans. Any questions, please let me know. And well done for trying.